Here.
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 Stand for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3, discussion and possible action regarding the legal status of a portion of East 1600 Road, including consideration of its inclusion in the county road system, any improvements necessary to meet current county road standards, and or the initiation of proceedings to formally close the roadway as appropriate.
If I may add, the attorney's here, that was my request, if you have any questions on that.
Let's see, Charlie Hill, are you,
Yes, sir.
okay, is Ray Brown here?
He's not feeling well. He's
Okay.
looking like he's pretty bad shape.
Okay, go ahead, Jessica.
Sure, we are just filing, what I'm seeking is just a resolution pursuant to 69 OS 646 that we, reestablished that the road was still in the county's jurisdiction. We would like to go ahead and file a petition, but to do so, I would need the resolution. So that's all we're here on today, is to confirm that the road has never formally been closed, and that it is in the county's jurisdiction so that we can go ahead and proceed with the petition.
Okay, Charlie,
Well, as we talked earlier on the phone, the road was never there. When my granddad and great-granddad acquired that property up there, they built that road. I mean, there's just no section there at all.
I do not believe it is a section line road, correct?
right.
I mean, the county never
Charlie, there
maintained it.
was a county road there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It wasn't a through section.
Right, exactly.
But, that portion was
Right.
there.
And I submitted open records requests to the county as well as to ODOT, and I have the response, I don't know if you guys have that before you. I have a copy of the email that I received from ODOT regarding the status of the road, if you would like that.
I think I've got
You-
it.
okay. Where it was determined that it was a county-maintained road, and then at some point it stopped, which is where my basis is that it's never formally been closed.
Okay.
I have to argue with you on that, because we maintained that road ever since I was a kid. We put gravel on that road and maintained it. There never was, the county never did maintain that road at all.
And I would prefer that the records reflect that the county did retain it, I believe it was up to like 2015, and that they quit maintaining it around 2017.
That's correct. The bottom line is, Charlie, do y'all have a problem with letting him get through there?
I don't have any problem with it as long as the road's maintained, because when it comes a good rain, it will wash down that road.
Yeah.
I mean, we slid a tractor off in the ditch on the north side before. And that's when we're dealing with a lot of traffic. I just don't wanna open it all the way up. If it's going up there to his residence that he's gonna put in, somebody's gonna have to do some major work before they can make that curve right there. Even if you're putting a trailer house up in there, it's pretty dangerous. But I mean, you know, like I was saying, I'm used to nobody going up in there all my life.
Yeah.
And we're in traffic.
Right, I understand that.
I mean, if he wants to be a good neighbor, I don't have any trouble.
I
No
don't
trouble
think
at
you
all
have
with that.
issue with that. What I handed you all is, if you notice the red lines here, that was the county road at one time. It never was a through section, but just that portion. Now, Ray Brown, he feels like that he could come in from the north. But as you can see, if he wanted to come in from the north, he'd have to drive 3 miles out of the way, then come across a pasture. There's no easy access. From where it's located right now, that's a county maintained road that runs to the north and dead ends. When it dead ends, it's only 700 feet down to where he wants to get into his property. That is correct. I can't see making somebody drive, 3 miles around either way, longer one way, than, when it's just 700 feet there off the main county road. Now, go ahead.
I was gonna ask. This road was DOT, on the DOT list as one of our roads.
Yes.
Okay. And then for some reason, it stopped being maintained.
Correct.
Without the process of
Without a formal closing process or vacating process.
vacating it to go from a green line on your map to a red line.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Here's DOT's information
Okay.
on that.
I hadn't seen it.
And I would like to add to the issue of maintenance that I believe that we would like the road maintained. I think the road essentially would have to be widened to meet with current specs for the county and to allow for some electrical easements to go through. It would be a county road, so I don't think that we would be able to control the actual traffic, but currently it would primarily be used by our client to access where his residence is.
Do you know where the electric and all will be coming from?
I believe it'll come off of 1600 is the closest, which would be at the dead end, 700 feet to the west of my property line. I don't know that would be up to Cotton to decide, but I do believe that is the closest to that section.
And I have a different aerial if that would be helpful, besides that one.
It probably would be.
Okay.
You got it handy.
Yeah, I think it might be the one that you have. So I believe we're talking about this road right here.
So this little spot right there off 2800 is what we're talking about. That,
Opening up off of 2800, opening up east 1600.
Oh, thank you.
And then I have a proposed resolution as well, that I think might have been emailed already.
Okay. Now, if we go in there and maintain that road, we're gonna be taking 16.5 feet. That'll be the county right of way. It'll be 16.5 feet wide, and if we gotta have to cut bar ditches and all, it's gonna make it wider in there. A wider area, which we don't mind doing, we can do that.
Right.
If you want a county maintained.
Well, I don't have any trouble maintaining it. I mean, if it's going up to his property, that's fine. But I was just curious who's been paying taxes on that for the past 120 years.
Well, you have been up to the center of the roadway,
Right.
but everybody does that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, road's a road, can't help, you know. can't-
Oh, yeah, I understand that, just curious about it.
My question is, if we maintain the road, it'll have to meet those specifications. Now, if y'all are willing to let him go up in there and maintain the road,
Well, yes, I mean, if he maintains it, I mean, he'll be the one using it all the time.
right,
And like I said, you know, he's gonna have to watch it for washing. If we get some good gully washing, they don't have good gravel on
Yeah.
it, it's not tamped good, it'll end up down in
Yeah.
the section line.
so that, with that point there, as far as maintaining the road, it's gonna have to be taken care of, or we'll do it.
I don't disagree. I think there needs to be something that we agree on in writing that meets a maintained specification, because what I may see maintained, he may not.
Yeah.
He may want me to go in and cut new ditches on both sides. I think there needs to be an agreement there.
You what?
I think there would need to be an agreement and an alignment of what the maintained status is if I was to do that.
What do you want to do, Jessica?
Well, I just think if that's the issue, it sounds like we're taking it, we would have to formally move to vacate this road from the county
Right.
and have the actual property owners, have some sort of agreement to maintain the road.
Yeah.
It'll become a private road.
Right,
Right,
exactly.
And,
Well,
How long is this little piece?
Yeah. I was about to
Seven,
ask.
700 feet.
700 feet?
we could, I mean, it sounds like we are at least at a point that we could talk about it, that we could maybe possibly table this issue. If we needed to get a resolution in the future, and we could address if we wanted to actually, work together and move to formally vacate this road and make it a private road, and then we would have some sort of an agreement between the property owners on its actual maintenance.
We can also put a, private drive, dead end, whatever, so when the public drives down the current existing county road,
Yeah.
they won't be just driving all out in, because if they drive out in there and it's an open public road, then they're allowed to go driving around your pasture, whatever.
Well,
That's
I
what
have a
I'm trying to
question.
say, if y'all could work it out together between yourselves,
I have a
we
question
don't have a problem with it.
on that, if you get to put the county road in, is there any problem, he couldn't put a gate right there to keep people from,
But if it's a county road, we can't put a gate across the county
It's
road.
open to the-
I mean, going just
Open to
off
the
there,
public.
going up to his house?
Do what?
Just, not on the section line, but where it turns back west right there. If he could put a gate there to keep people from driving up into his place.
If it's private road.
Are you talking between your property and Ray's property
Yeah,
off of
right down there,
1600?
yeah, you know, where you turn.
I don't think you would be able to. Now, there is a gate on my
Yeah.
west property.
We didn't put
But
that
that-
one in there.
But no, I'm talking on my west line,
Yeah.
which would be your east. I have a gate there.
Well, okay, let me say,
But I don't believe that if it's a full county road,
Yeah.
that off of 1600, that you could gate that there.
well, I'm just saying, when it comes hunting season, you'll see what I mean.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I go up there all the time, people messing around.
If they make this a private road, then we're gonna agree, but agreements get broken, then we have
Correct.
a lawsuit, then we have litigation, and then we have, anybody see this?
I will say that
I can see it.
we only have
I
50%.
can see it right here.
We only have 50% of the landowners here that had initially objected to this. So,
Excuse me on
I don't-
that, but Ray, look, it's all on me.
Okay.
Well,
That's not
I
what
don't, Ray just found this out.
We either make it public road or not.
I was just going to say, the fix is to make this a public road. I mean, that's the fix. That we don't have to worry about.
Okay, we're just gonna make a public road out of it.
Is that your motion?
I have the resolution, or I guess you guys have a copy of that. And with that, we would ask for a petition, so I can coordinate, I guess, with Charles on how we need to proceed with the petition under that. I'm not gonna accuse you of not reading it, Charles.
Excuse me, how far up that, you gonna run your road?
what do you mean?
I mean,
The
yeah, right
the
here.
public road is gonna stop at this.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about,
It's
right
only
there, the
7
fence
feet.
line.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, I was talking about, you know how much
Yes.
there's some hanging there.
There is a gate right here.
No, I mean down here for hunting season. People.
I would be blocking on a county roadway then. If we were gonna do that, then we might as well put a set of gates in here. We can't do that.
You know, I just stand up there, there ain't nobody's house up there but yours.
I understand.
Only if they save headaches, cause they come down there and they tear stuff up.
All right, moving on. Item 4, discussion and possible approval of minutes from the July 13th, 2026 Commissioners meeting. I'll make that motion to approve.
Quickly, can I just get a copy of the signed resolution at some point? Jill, will you have to sign that?
Can I email it to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Gary.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and do item 5 right now, so I can sign it. Item 5, discussion and possible approval of minutes from the July 16th, 2026 special joint commissioners excise board minutes.
I don't think so.
I'll make a motion.
I don't think those two are gonna be decorated.
Zach?
Yes.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Alright, item 6, discussion and possible action to enter into executive session for the purpose of discussing the employment, hiring, appointment, promotion, demotion, discipline, or resignation of any individual salaried public officer or employee, specifically Bill Flores, Board Student, Title 25, Section 307. I'll make a motion to enter into executive session.
Ruth.
Discussion and possible action to enter back into regular session, and I'll make a motion to approve.
Second. Zach.
Yes.
Yes, Gary.
Yes.
Item 8, discussion and possible action to vote and take any necessary action on matters within the above executive session.
Okay, we moved Bill Flores as from interim director to emergency management director and Laura Stevens to third deputy.
That's your motion?
That's my motion.
I'll second
Zach?
it. Yes.
Ruth?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
I have a question real quick. Last Thursday, we voted, or we talked about no pay raises and that. Is that still what we're gonna plan on doing? I know it's in this, I know, I've seen that, but,
We had already put this
Okay.
into the budget,
okay.
knowing that we would probably have to do something, from interim to
Right,
director.
okay.
Item 9, discussion and possible approval of payment of purchase orders that were denied in the previous meeting.
Okay, this one on the Springs. Senior citizens. I talked to them and, I guess they didn't realize that they had to get the PO before the end of the fiscal year. And, apparently they got that rectified with Susie. And, yeah, that's what this is. So, I'll get it taken care of. Is there anything else, Jill, that you know about?
No, Sydney talked to him and then they sent that letter back, and they were just unclear on how to
Okay.
do that.
Oh, I'll make a motion to approve that
Okay.
one.
Can we make a motion on both of them? That's how we
Oh,
put
there's
it in
another
the,
one?
yeah.
What's this one? I don't know what this one is. Oh,
Saber, we had
This
three
being
for the
sheriff,
sheriff's
yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 4 all total for the sheriff's office.
Okay. These were the
3 of
ones,
them was cops, the ones for
Yes.
$300 a piece. So we opened uniform allowance for them to go get. Somehow, names got duplicated, I didn't double check, I will do that myself next year. And they went and did, and anyway, that's what that is. And the other one for pants, that was $326.21, undersheriff thought that he had done that, and evidently not, so it was an oversight on his part.
okay, make a motion to approve.
second.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ruth?
Yes,
Gary?
Yes.
I think there's one in there for EM.
we're fixing to read those,
Oh,
these were
okay,
from
I'm
last
sorry.
week.
Item 10, review purchase orders generated by the Grady County governing bodies during the current and previous month and authorize or deny payments of such purchase orders.
Verdant Senior Citizens. First invoice dated before the PO and that was, $2,456.75. And that's for B&E Key Company food items. Treasurer's office should have been open July 1, $768.
What is that PO number?
That's the treasurer's office.
Oh.
No, no.
270880.
They said the sheriff's office.
Okay, I'm gonna reiterate this for next year. Sydney sends out emails, and you can do your purchase orders for the new year prior to the end of June, and you send them out, you send your requisitions over, she holds them. And then we'll assign them July 1. If you don't know the purchasing requirements, you need to go talk to the purchasing office, because you cannot spend any money unless you encumber it first. It's against the law. We gotta cut down on these POs.
Also, ma'am, if you'll read the purchasing handbook in the Title 19, it tells you exactly what the process is too, so.
Yeah, there's a
Pretty
process.
explanatory, so.
There's a class at OSU, you can take tutor class.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand, ask the questions, because Sydney does a great job of at the end, in June, of starting to send out that information to tell you to encumber your purchase orders, to get your requisitions in, because she will start putting them on July 1. She does not mind at all.
Okay, there's 3 more for the treasurer's office, and it's all the same thing that she just explained. And we have emergency management, invoice dated before the PO, $567.
That was an attention to detail, they put the wrong, or Kim
That
put the
was
wrong
all
thing.
me. I don't do invoices that often, and I had opened QuickBooks, and then on the 7th, when I got back from vacation and forgot to change that date, me and Laura both talked through that process on the 10th. That was the first time we'd ever even addressed it, so the invoice being dated the 7th was just my bad for not checking that when I printed it out.
Okay, the last one, registering senior citizens. PO not opened when received. Exceeded $145.62.
I know Verdon's still struggling. They lost their requisitioning officer, and they're still struggling with trying to get it figured out.
I'll make most to approve.
I'll second it.
Yes.
Yes.
Item 11, public comments. Comments from the public will be limited to 2 minutes. Time may be extended at the discretion of the board. Matt Kittrell?
Yeah, I'd like to discuss the rezoning of County Road 1250 between Highways 92 and 81. Just recently, in the last 6 months, there have been signs that were added, no commercial vehicles in excess to 3 axles. However, the oil field is allowed to go down that road to access the wells that they're servicing. Well, there's a resident of that street, myself, that I park my semi-truck in my house. I have 100 acres on County Road 1250. I'm the only one that has that's trying to get local access to a residence or a place to work off of 1250 that is getting pulled over and getting ticketed for driving down the road. Zach, I know that I talked to your office and you told me to reach out to the sheriff's department. I spoke to the lieutenant and the sergeant. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so I'm not even gonna attempt to. So I was trying to see if we could discuss a rezone to add a sign that says accept local traffic.
No, that's an enforcement issue, and that's the sheriff right there, so if, I can't do any exceptions or anything, you know, enforcement, I'm not the enforcement guy, so I just do the signage and make the resolutions.
I'm asking to rezone the signs.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay, that sounds good. we got court in August then. Thank you.
Sounds good, thank you. Item 12, new business. No new business?
I do.
Oh,
Mine
go
does.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So, the second floor smells like sewer, has for a long time,
Months.
months.
Probably years.
Years,
Year.
years.
Yeah, it's bad though.
I talked to Van Dyke, the only fix without seeing something obviously leaking is to do a smoke test. They go in, block off all the vents, block off all the stools, everything, and then they drop a smoke bomb. And anywhere we see smoke coming out, we'll show where our leak is. Without tearing all the walls out to find it, that's the only way to do it. It's $1,800 to do the test. That's just the test and their labor. That's not fixing anything we find.
And what's the drawback?
We will have to close a half a day. So ideally, we close at noon on a Friday. They come in, do the smoke test, and then by Monday, everybody will be able to come back to work.
Why not do it on the weekend?
Saturday.
Well, it takes a little bit for the smell to dissipate from the smoke. And then, well, I don't know, that's what he said. He needs a half a day. It's more than a 1 day deal.
So will that open up all those little pinholes
Yeah.
that's been covered up?
And he also mentioned that all the gunk that's in these pipes, that is covered any little pinholes or cracks or whatever, this smoke is gonna push through that. So we may end up
Looking at worse.
more issues than, but it does smell up there.
We
And I
have
don't know
jury
how to
coming
fix
in
it.
August and it smells so bad you can't even be over there in the jury room or in the office over there. So I mean. And it's actually moving to the first floor.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix it. I've looked
Last week.
100 times. One time we got lucky and we found that broke pipe behind the cabinet, but
If we do it on a weekend, I'll make sure to have somebody here to get the building open, so we can take care of it.
Probably be up to Clark whether he'd come out on the Saturday or not.
well, they would have to be here all weekend. It would take them.
Oh, it would be all
yeah, it
weekend,
would be
okay. I thought maybe they drop the bomb and they leave.
No, they drop it and then give it time to start working, and then they just wander around
Looking for
the
smoke.
Yeah. But he didn't think that 2 days is enough for the smell to dissipate to where we could work on Monday, and then they'll have to shut all the plumbing off, so there'll be no accessible bathrooms.
And I didn't wanna make this decision by myself, so here we go.
Well,
So you talked about closing half day Friday and off Monday too, right?
No, go back to work Monday
Go
morning.
back to work Monday morning.
Close a half day on Friday. That way they can do it, I guess.
They do it, and then they
Give
start
Saturday and
looking, and
Sunday
then if there's any issues, maybe we can fix them Saturday, and then the smell
Just stay on
to
Sunday.
dissipate Sunday, and then we come back to work Monday morning.
so if it does push through all the little pinholes, then
We
how
have
big?
giant problems.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of one area stinking, the whole place might stink. I don't know, it just depends on what.
That's my concern.
Yeah.
That's that renovation.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't wanna get us into a situation where we're,
Yeah, it might open a gigantic can of worms that we,
yeah, that's my
that you can't
concern.
close at that point.
The only way to close it would be to go
Shut
fix it
down,
all.
yeah.
That's,
And I've cut holes in these columns and stuck my camera down it, looking to see if I can find anything, and unless there was an obvious wet spot or something, there's no way to tell.
what's the odds that those pinholes are causing all this anyway? There's a bunch of little holes and not one big hole.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, there's no way to know what it is. I think we got lucky that time we found that chunk of pipe missing behind the cabinet.
Michael, what do you think?
You wanted to roll the dice and risk
I
big
mean,
problems, or?
It's bad up there, and I'm not, listen, I've dealt with lots of stuff up there, but it's bad, it's been bad, really bad for like a couple of months. Vicky and them even got different smell things, and we have those stuck around trying to help the smell, it's bad. And you can't even be over there in the jury room and that office over there without it smelling so bad. So, I mean,
I think our biggest concern is just public safety, the health of
Yeah, I
everybody.
think so too.
I think that's where we need to really look at, I mean, because if people are getting sick, then we've got, it has to be done, I mean, and that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
We're still a ways away from knocking down walls.
yeah,
Unless it's something major, and then we may be a little.
Maybe knock down walls anyway, yeah.
yeah.
Because if it's a giant fix and the wall's gotta come down, and it may last into the next week, I don't know. I mean, if they find something big, we gotta take the wall down, make the repair, put the wall back up.
I'm a gambler, so
We'll just put a sheet over it, it's all good. Yeah,
I'm sure people will dealt with worse in this courthouse.
yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, trust me.
Yep.
Is that say let's smoke it?
We just need to get with the judges and everybody and make sure
Get a date and stuff.
noon on Friday's good.
I'll make a motion to get us a date and set up the time with the judges, and let's do it.
Okay, I'm going on vacation Wednesday, so I do that this week.
So do we wanna do it next week?
And then I'm having shoulder surgery on the 3rd, so
So more than, we need it right next Friday, basically,
31st?
or 31st,
I can.
31st.
Do we know what the judges?
know what I can find out, and
That's Micah's area.
So I'll make a motion that we smoke it out on the 31st if the judges can swing it. Surely they can with that much time.
Kirkland's going anyway, isn't he? This is too. She just have to find out from Miss Love.
Clark's coming by today, and we're gonna try to get an idea of what all they're gonna need to close off, so I'll see if we can tentatively set it for the 31st.
Okay, once you get it set, get a hold of Micah, and that way she can arrange.
well, I can
with the
go ask the
judges.
judge, so,
Yeah.
it would just be Judge, I think Judge Young is gone, that week too.
Oh, that'll be good.
I don't know if you need office space for a day or an hour or two, but remember I have, the big room over there that you guys, somebody could work in theoretically. I'm just trying to think if this gets worse, there's some contingency.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, you can come over anytime,
Thank you.
your people, we're out of the way.
You got room for about 100 or so over there?
No kidding.
Mike, are you
One
going
at a
to
time.
be the one that has to block everything off? Or are they gonna do it?
They're gonna do it. They've got little balloon
Need a
ball
second
things
from
that blow up
somebody.
and clog the
Make a
pipe.
second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Alright, item 13, discussion and possible approval of the annual financial statement of the Grady County Treasurer for the fiscal year ending in June 30th, 2026.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Item 14, discussion and possible approval of adding Jennifer Lehman as requisition officer to the treasurer's requisitioning departments. I'll make that motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Item 15, discussion and possible action on setting the county travel reimbursement to 76 cents per mile as prescribed by the IRS and IR 2026-11 effective July 1st, 2026. I'll make that motion to approve.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Item 16, discussion and possible action to approve a resolution establishing a temporary countywide hiring and wage freeze for all Grady County employees due to the current financial outlook of the county, requiring all elected officials and department heads to obtain approval from the Board of County Commissioners prior to filling any vacant position, effective until further action of the board.
Anything you wanna say?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Zach?
Yes.
Ruth?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
And one of these. Sorry.
Item 17, discussion and possible action on a table item regarding revisions to the Grady County Employee Recognition Program Resolution pursuant to Title 19 Oklahoma Statutes 339A28. You know, after the budget meeting, I don't really see how we can do this program this year. So, I would like to just suspend it for the same, is that kind of what you were thinking?
I think suspend it, we look at it again next year when we do budget.
That's what it says is suspend.
Okay. I just wanna make sure we weren't accent completely, cause at some point in time when we get our budget back, I'd like to bring it back. So I'll make a motion to suspend it.
Second.
What is this one?
That's
right
second
over
time, he's almost running
He was right there.
Yeah, he was.
Is he running again?
He's a cute little brown mouse.
Oh, we got a mouse.
Hey, Bobby, it's a safety deal, just jump on that.
Well, great, we'll get.
He's terrified.
I wanna catch it.
Kids profession.
Terrified.
I think we'll discuss that matter.
I already freeze it.
Ross.
Long as not snake working.
Yeah. Easy fix. I'll just tell him like that. I get some.
Sheriff, next time he comes by, stall me.
He got some big boots on, he can take it.
Exactly.
Zach?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
put her.
He wants out of here for some reason.
Well, he was out and he came back.
We smelled the smell out there probably.
Item 18, discussion and possible approval of bid request for the Burton Fire Department Station add-on, bid number 2627002. Chad Dark, how are you today?
Good, how are you, sir?
Doing fine. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Yes.
Ruth? Yes. Gary?
Yes.
Okay. Item 19, discussion and possible approval of a declaration of surplus of equipment in accordance with 19 Oklahoma statutes 339 and 421.2 for the sheriff's department.
One is a trailer that is not so good that we can't use it. And the other is one of the Ford Explorers. We got first, third, and seventh gear out on it. And it's gonna be expensive to replace a transmission on one of those Fords, so.
And it has 180,000.
Yeah, 180,000 miles on it.
Say la vie. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
They're gonna put them in the auction, so I'll wait to do the next step after there's another next auction.
Zach?
Yes.
Ruth?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
He's right there. He's right there.
Where?
My gear?
Oh.
He's a fat one, holy.
Yeah,
He's been eating good. Probably some of that clogged up stuff that they're about to vacate.
He just ran right past that sticky pad.
Right behind that brown filing cabinet.
So he has survival instincts.
That's so funny.
They do in our office too.
We had one, we finally got it
And
like
at
4 days
Mom's
later.
house,
This
they
one?
don't like sticky pad.
Well, they wiggle themselves off. They're fine.
Right down here.
Okay.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I thought he was just reaching down there and grabbing it.
He's gonna see if they can't, need to run back across. They were gonna see him fly up there.
That's fine.
Gary, we need you to sign right here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh.
I forgot to sign that one, Bob.
That's all right. Item 20, discussion and possible approval of an interlocal agreement between the city of Tuttle and Grady County District 1 specifically for grading their roads. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach?
Yes.
Ruth?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Item 21, discussion and possible approval of updating Grady County's designated employer representatives for drug and alcohol testing with Motion Works.
These are just updates. We have 2 new people that started up there at Motion Works. Felicia's no longer there. And there's some, attachments that we did to who gets, what from, each department. So we're just updating that. And because the DER is in a critical compliance, role with the authority to immediately remove, employees from the safety sensitive duties, keeping these forms and accurate and officially sanctioned will protect the county from any liability. So we just wanna make sure that everything's going to the right place, cause I've received some things that billing that wasn't, I didn't have no issues receiving those, so.
I'll make a motion to approve the updated list.
Second.
I just need, signature right here.
Right here.
Zach,
Yes.
Oh, right
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary,
here. Yes.
Item 22, discussion and possible approval of drug and alcohol testing consortium enrollment agreement between Motion Works and Grady County Districts 1, 2, and 3. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
I want y'all to keep the mouse.
See you here. Yeah, each one of us has their own. Item 23, discussion and possible approval of commercial lease agreement between Grady County and the Oklahoma Department of Corrections for Suite 7 located at 205 West Chickasha Avenue building.
The DA decided they didn't need that little suite, and they let the Department of Corrections stay there. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Can I ask a question about that?
Sure.
So is the money from that, are we charging for that, or where is that going?
The Grady County, the health department will do it just like they've always done it.
So how is the bills gonna be split on that? Cause we already decided how the bills are gonna be split.
I don't know, Kayla will figure that part out.
Okay.
That was we,
Yeah,
it was
I
after
just checking
everything,
because
yeah, it was after everything was
we're
decided.
the ones who are doing the bills, so
Then
I'm
we
not sure
decide,
how we're
then
paying that.
they were letting them stay there, and so I'll ask Kayla about that.
Item 25, discussion and possible approval of utility pipeline road crossing permits, water line fast line permits, and driveway 10-1 permits.
I don't have
I don't
anything.
have any either.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we skipped 24.
Oh, whoops. Discussion and possible approval of an alarm monitoring service agreement between Summit and Grady County Health Department. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
That's what I get for trying to multitask over here.
Zach,
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 26, discussion and possible approval of blanket purchase orders. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 27, discussion and possible approval of county officer monthly reports. No action. Item 28, discussion and possible approval of Busman News request for appropriations and transfer of appropriations. I'll make that motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Carried. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.